Hello everyone, this is SuperTal3 here, back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at .NET Core version 3.0. Microsoft just released this a few days ago, and I'm really excited and ready to start developing with this, and I hope you are too. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the brief overview of what's new in .NET Core 3 and why you should upgrade your applications to it as opposed to just leaving them at the plain old .NET or .NET Core version 2. So really quick, a quick summary of what .NET Core 2 was, pretty much what it included in it. It pretty much had web capability with ASP.NET Core 2 and cloud capability. You could run stuff in the cloud, all that good stuff. But with .NET Core 3, they've added a few things. With .NET Core 3, we now have desktop support, IoT support, and AI/machine learning support. Now, I know AI and machine learning are two separate things, but that's a subject for another video. So if you want me to make that video, then let me know. But anyway, their big focuses was desktop workloads and UI interoperability/integration, artificial intelligence and machine learning with ML.NET. Also, if you want me to make a video about ML.NET, maybe you want to see me experiment with it, some of the capabilities that it has, because honestly, I've never touched ML.NET before in my entire life. Didn't know it existed before I was researching for this video. So if I get 7 comments down there telling me, yes, I want you to explore ML.NET and see what it has to offer, and let us know what your experiences are with it, then if I get 7, then I will make a video about that very soon. So if you want me to do that, comment down below and let me know. We also have web app development productivity. As always, Microsoft's trying to make it more efficient for us web developers to develop our applications faster, cheaper, and easier. Some general improvements. We have significant performance improvements. As always, we've seen with every previous release of the .NET Core framework that Microsoft includes performance improvements, which is really nice. We have new features in C# with C# 8.0 to help improve our productivity and help us get less errors as developers. .NET Standard 2.1 was just announced. Also, it's the sort of the standard for creating applications with .NET. However, it does not include .NET 4.8, but however, it only includes .NET Core 3. So I do recommend, because of that, I do recommend that you migrate your applications, even if they're on the old .NET framework, over to .NET Core 3. I do feel like this is the future of .NET Core, as it seems to be the way Microsoft has been moving as of late, going more open source, cross-platform, etc. Also, a quick note, .NET Core 3.1 is going to be the long-term support release. So .NET Core 3.0 is not long-term support, but migration from .NET Core 3.0 to 3.1 is going to be pretty much seamless according to Microsoft. Now in the desktop area of things, we have Windows desktop support with WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation, WinForms, and UWP or Windows UI XAML library. All of these are now open source because per .NET Core standards, pretty much, .NET Core has always been open source. When some things included in .NET Core, that means it is also open source. We have flexible deployment with side-by-side support and self-contained exes, which I'm really excited about. So that basically means that you don't have to install a .NET Core runtime onto every user's machine that you're installing your application that's built with .NET Core on. Instead, you can build it into a standalone exe that has everything needed to run your application without having to have the extra runtime installed on the user system. That just cuts down on the clutter that you would have otherwise with other things like that. So it just makes it better for the end user overall. You can either use the machine global, like I was saying, if they have the runtime installed, you can just use that, or you can have the app local with the self framework with the self-contained exe. Now on to ASP.NET Core 3.0. They added the capability to build client-side web UI in .NET with C# and Razor. You don't have to use AngularJS, React, or Vue anymore. You can just use the C# and Razor. This takes advantages of the stability of .NET. It runs in all the different browsers and allows you to do things like run web apps on the client with WebAssembly. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Google Photos, like if you use Google Photos, but I do. And Google Photos has this thing where it only works in Chrome, but you can go to like click more and then click use this app, and it's pretty much like a web app but like on your machine. So it's kind of a hybrid between a website and the actual app on your machine. No like installation, but anyways, it seems that that's pretty much what they're saying here, which is really exciting, especially considering it runs in all the different browsers. To install .NET Core 3.0 SDK on your system and get started developing, all you have to do is just go to their website, click download .NET Core SDK, download version 3, right here, version 3, and just follow my tutorial. I'll put a link for that in the description to install .NET Core 3 and ensure it's working. Now, once we have it done working, we can go ahead and I'll show you just how easy it is to create applications with .NET Core. So all you have to do in Visual Studio 2019, if you have that, is just click Create New Project, and then you can choose a number of different things. You know what? Today we'll choose Blazor app. This is for creating Blazor apps that run on the server in an ASP.NET Core app or in the browser on WebAssembly. Never made one of these before. I'll just leave the default name and click Create. And that's the only version of it right now, so click Create. And there we go. Boom, there we go. So we have our Blazor app number 1. And I'm interested to see if this runs any different from a ASP.NET app. So I'll just go ahead and build it and see what the default thing looks like. As you can see, it has like app.razor, imports.razor. It does have pages with CSHTML, but most of the stuff is Razor, which is pretty interesting. And I'll click through this because it's a self-signed certificate. That's why it's throwing this error in Firefox. There we go. Oh, okay. This looks pretty sweet, actually. So you have like your little about. You have a really cool sidebar. Like you could turn this into a real app, actually. I like this a lot. If you guys want me to make some videos on this, definitely comment down below. Like I said with mo.net, if I get 7 comments telling me to make this thing, make something in Blazor, I'll look into it and I'll get working on it and I'll make some videos about it. But unless I get 7 comments, I can't guarantee you that I'm going to do either mo.net or Blazor. But this does look pretty cool. I mean, my time is limited. That's why I kind of have to, I have to make videos that you guys want to see. So it helps if you guys tell me what you want to see. That way I'm not just making videos that you really don't want to watch. But anyway, Blazor looks really cool. Maybe if I find some more free time somewhere, maybe I can just call up a genie and be like, hey, I need some more time. Then I'll get in with some Blazor stuff. Unless you guys want me to, of course. 7 comments and I'll get into some Blazor stuff in my next couple of videos. So anyway, that's how easy it is to create a .NET Core 3 app in Visual Studio 2019. Now we'll go ahead and we'll just cd into my source/repos directory and we'll list out all the stuff. And we'll just do make directory example proj, and then we'll do cd example proj right there. Ooh, I misspelled something. EXAMPLE PROJ. Oh, bad syntax when I made the directory. I should have put a dot. Oops, my bad. There we go. And there we go. Now we're in. And now we'll do .NET. We'll just type .NET help. And there we go. It'll show all the different things that we have that we can make. Like, they give us command suggestions for things you can add on to .NET to actually do things. So we'll do .NET new. And then this will tell us all the different types of projects that we can now create with .NET Core 3. So you can see we have our console application, real basic. WPF applications and stuff, WinForms, MVC stuff, Razor page, just one page for some reason. Blazor server app like we just created in Visual Studio. ASP.NET Core empty web app with Angular with React.js and React.js and Redux. Razor class library, ASP.NET Core, other stuff, and web config solution file, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do .NET new WinForms. Boom, boom, boom. And see, it names our project after whatever directory name our project is in. So make sure you keep that in mind whenever you are doing this. I'm sure there's a way to specify the name. Like, there probably, oh yeah, there is right there, -- name or -n. And it says if no name is specified, the name of the current directory is used. And then we'll do .NET run. And really quick, it should pop up in our browser. Or not our browser, rather. But here's our little window right here, Form 1. There we go. So that's pretty much all there is to it as far as this goes. This is a WinForms application. I could add a bunch of stuff to it and everything, and it'd be a full-fledged application, but this is just the blank example project. So go ahead and clear that. And there we go. If you notice really quick, I just wanted to point out I'm using Microsoft's Windows Terminal. They've been working on it a good while. It's pretty sweet. If you have stuff like Windows Subsystem for Linux, it'll be right here, and you can just like switch and have tabs, switch back and forth. I think, yeah, you just do. I was trying to see like what the shortcut was. I don't know the shortcut, unfortunately, for switching between tabs. I'm sure there is one though. But anyways, it's overall pretty great. It's still in development, but I do recommend you go check it out. It is pretty cool. So there you have it. Now we've just taken a look at what .NET Core 3 can do, what makes it different from .NET 2. Mainly, that's the desktop support, artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, all that good stuff. And I hope that by now I've given you a little insight into what .NET Core 3 does, and hopefully convince you to at least start making some test applications in it and possibly migrating your current applications over to .NET Core 3, because .NET Core 3 is really cool, and what Microsoft is doing with .NET is amazing as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please leave this video a like. If you're not subscribed yet and want to see more cool content like this, then please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell icon right next to it so that you're notified every time I come out with new content. I have some episodes in my Python for Beginners course. That's probably what's going to be coming out next. I just had to make this video because Microsoft released .NET Core 3 just a couple of days ago, and I couldn't wait to make a video about it any longer. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, if I get 7 comments about ML.NET saying SuperTal3, I want you to learn ML.NET, or at least get into it and show me what it does, then let me know in the comments below. If I get 7, then I'll do it. Also, if you want me to do some stuff with Blazor apps, if I get 7 comments saying SuperTal3, I want you to get into Blazor apps, I haven't seen this before, do some of it so that I can see you do it, or whatever, whatever it is. If I get 7 comments telling me SuperTal3, I want you to do some Blazor stuff, I will do that. Also, if you have suggestions for future videos or questions about today's video, hit me up in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer them all. Thank you for watching. This is SuperTal3 signing out.